Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, let's take a look at the unexpected move and unexpected sell-off on SPY, QQQ, and then we'll take a look at tech stocks as well, that is Microsoft, Apple, Meta, Netflix, Google, and Amazon. So, why am I saying this is an unexpected sell-off? Because the price action on Friday was looking really good, and that's why we have stop losses in stock market. That's why there's a structural trading we do, because if the structure changes, no one knows what's technically can happen in the market, right? We have to prepare always for the worst case, and so we are met with the worst case today. Again, this is so I'm taking a look at right now S&P 500. It's not a worst case, as now we have gotten confirmation that we are going to the new lows, not like that, but we do have quite a good sell-off that is changing some structure on SPY, at least on the near term. So if I turn on my structural indicator as well, we do have a red candle. Now market hasn't closed yet. There is still an hour and almost 20 minutes left for the market to close, but we will seems like close negative. Now this blue box down here is what I was talking about. Anything if we start to get into through the blue box to the downside, that's the beginning of a structure change, and the next thing we will have to look is the 20 and 50 days moving average, what happens there. Now technically, yes, even though the weakness is coming on the structure, this uptrend ongoing structure has, at least where the price is right now, lost it. But the next move, if any upside would have to come, or the last level until where we can still technically constitute this as an ongoing pullback, is this 20 and 50 days moving average. So if S&P 500 eventually, technically is still above 20 and 50 days moving average, if technically it can find support here, then we'll see if it goes higher. But what we'll have to see is that first also close above 555, because that's now becomes a lower hanging pivot. So let's go to the hourly interval, but you can still trade intraday based off of those bounces at 20 days. It's just that can that upside to the swing continue, right? So that was it, right? Pre-market, I it's funny enough, over the weekend I mentioned that the only way this thing will fall if in the pre-market we see weakness and we gap down, right? So I wasn't expecting it, honestly. The way the market closed on Friday so strong, I wasn't expecting such a sell-off, but hey, this is market, right? But we lost 20 and 50 in the pre-market already, and then when the market was about to open, we lost more levels. There was just no questioning it, right? Like the price action already lost a lot of structure. And yeah, then guys, we are below 200 hours moving average as well right now. So intraday, weakness is there, and we may continue lower as well, right? So at this point, as if we continue to stay below 554, it's just a downside. If we get above 554 today or tomorrow, most likely, if we get above that, some bounce is possible. That just be a bounce, so that will not change the structure. I do expect now this blue box near term intraday at least start to become a resistance level, right? So yeah, this is what I'm watching, the 20 and 50 days moving average close to the level of 547. We'll see the price action there. Again, don't get me wrong, this is not like market is crashing right now, at least not in the price action that I'm seeing, but what I'm seeing is that some structure is, that bullish momentum is right now not there though, right? That bullish momentum is gone with this red candle today. And now let's see, if we lose 20 and 50, that will start to constitute as more likely a double top as well, but we'll see. Level by level, step by step, day by day, right? So that's your SPY. Let's take a look at QQQ. QQQ, on the other hand, is, once it lost this level again, that is the level of 473 and 88 cents. This was it, right? These were the pivots areas as well. We regained it into a rebound, but structure on this has been negative from quite few days now, last 4 days, and today is also we are selling off. Now we have lost 20 days moving average on QQQ, and we lost some pivots as well. Now this opens up the doors through the rebounds as well. Level by level, overhead levels are just a resistance now, and technically we are in the near term on the downtrend intraday as well. So if I take you to the hourly interval, QQQ has a this now is an overhead resistance, bounces at 467 and 88 cents, might just be a rebound, nothing more than that. We are in the bearish structure on QQQ again, but that's the level to watch. 467 and 83 cents, at least for tomorrow, is the dividing line. Above this, maybe upside, but this becomes a level of rejection right now. That's what it is. It's a we are in the we have broken a lot of structure on QQ here. Microsoft. So Microsoft turned actually red couple of days ago, right over here with this red candle. Rebounds at 200 days moving average kept coming in, but you can see we are still selling off, and first few rebounds are fine, but we need to see the structure turn full on bullish as well from rebounds to confirm next leg to the upside, but we aren't there, and we are losing 200 days moving average. So Microsoft is looking weak as well. And if you need access to my tools, guys, links are in the description below. So Microsoft is looking weak as well, and right now if we continue to lose 200 days moving average tomorrow, if we stay below it, yeah, we're just negative. $410 is the level. It's trying to find some support there. We'll see. So here's the thing, if 410 continues to hold somehow, rebound can continue, but only until 20 and 50, and then we'll see if it rejects again in this zone. And if it does, that just becomes a rebound and a negative play to the downside. We will have to get it first above this zone, 412 to 13 again, if you want to see some upside. But yeah, no, Microsoft is showing, weakness pretty much. I mean, it's in the price section, you can see. And if we lose tomorrow 408 and 10, this thing can continue lower. Apple. So Apple did a flip-floppy here today, and this thing is just very negative, right? Today, sell off. It's finally changed the, you can see we have changed the structure with this red candle, right? Somehow it was trying to maintain bullish, but this was the area that I provided you, 227. Once we start losing it, there will be weakness on this. And so we got that today, getting close to 20 and 50 days moving average. If it holds here, it holds. Otherwise, no. But the way this red candle has come, just be prepared for anything. But we'll have to take a look at hourly interval for more of that. So yeah, Apple, yeah, if any rebound comes until 225, that will just be a rebound in the downward structure. So in other words, yeah, right now it's very weak level by level. If we stay below even 223 and 89 cents, it's just bearish. So yeah, this technically losing these levels like 227 and then 200 hours moving average, and this block as well, 225. Yeah, we have lost all any support that Apple would have wanted to hold. It's all gone today. So yeah, that's problem. And I'm not seeing any price action showing me any support right now here. What is the price action showing me? It's still showing sell-offs at these levels, significant levels as well. Meta. So Meta is below 20 days moving average. This thing also has been red. It was trying to rebound but couldn't, and this was the overhead resistance level I provided you, 523 zone to 526 almost. So today, well, below 20 days moving average, lost another level, 514. So next level becomes this 50 days moving average. So yeah, and right now this is also been making lower highs. Now we have a lower pivot also here confirmed. So yep, let's see if it can continue lower now. But yeah, since we couldn't regain the structure to the upside, and you can see still kept rejecting below 200 hours moving average. Meta was a little bit, it's always, even going in today, it was just like that. The good move would have been above 523 and 62 cents with above 200 hours moving average. Right now it's still rejecting underneath that. So yeah, we are still negative on this thing. Yeah, and it's just some buying is happening, but down here just this hour, but we'll see. Right now there's still a lot of weakness here on this thing. Yeah, structure it's negative, going negative. Netflix. So did Netflix break the structure? Let's see. it's hanging just on a thin thread though now, guys. It didn't change the structure yet, but it's hanging on the thin thread. Okay, again, unexpected move. That was a really good buying candle. Unfortunately, we just lost those levels. So that's why we have these levels, because if the levels doesn't hold, the game is done, right? So that's why we have stop losses on the other side of these levels. Look, but anyways, this whole blue box is still strength on Netflix. Let's see if it eventually gets stabilized here into the blue box. We are still above 20 and 50 days moving average, but right now, am I seeing a place to buy into it? Let's go to the hourly interval first. Right now, price action is not showing me strength. Okay, and we lost 200 hours moving average as well. Right, and price action is not showing me strength. So no, and if we stay below 678, that's where we are going through the blue box then. 220 and 50 days moving average, and then we'll see if we find some support there. But yeah, this is a weaker price action. Anything structure may remain weaker below 200 hours moving average, right? So that's that. Google. So Google was already weaker, and if I turn on my indicator as well, Google was already weak from last couple of days, and it's just continuing lower here, right? So no sign of bullishness on Google. Structure is negative. Once we lost this 164, all the upside hope or expectations were lost. 200 days moving average. Let's see if this time it does something. But if we lose this as well, again, much more downside. Right now, I'm not seeing even on hourly interval any structure to the upside. Yeah, lower highs, lower lows, and as long as we stay below 160, it's also rebounds are just a short 160. But again, you have to see where the rebounds would start rejecting, right? But what I'm saying is that structure is not bullish on this thing. Structure is bearish both on the overall and even on intraday. Amazon surprisingly is still doing good today, right? We had a really good candle the last Friday, and today's candle is just getting bought back up. This is the one that is still doing fine, still doing strong. And if I take it to the hourly interval, and this is it actually is pretty much reacting to the levels that I expected it to, and that was it, pretty much the zone, right? The zone of 176 almost. So we are finding some bounce there. Let's see if it can continue to hold this. So, but it's yeah, this is the only one that is still out of these tech stocks still holding on to the higher pivots still. So yeah. Okay, well, that's that for this video, guys. And if you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.